Hey guys, welcome back to Naughty Threads. Just in case you're new here on my channel, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss on any updates. So recently you saw the blouse where I worked a crochet patch for the back neck, and this is the same sari, and I thought designing something like this for this tassel will match the blouse absolutely. So I'll try to link a pic of the blouse and this together somewhere in the video, so watch the video till the end because this is a very interesting design, and it looks different as well. It's not a complete arch, but it looks like half arch, so very interesting and new pattern. I am trying this for the first time myself. The only reason I thought of doing this for the sari is it matches absolutely with the blouse. So watch the video till the end, and now let's get started. For today's design, I am using crochet hook number 10, some gold beads like this. These are metal beads in 3 mm size, and I have taken 6 strands of silk thread and I have knotted them all together here. The right side of the pallu is facing towards me. We'll be working or using these beads in the very first step. So that is the reason it is important to make sure the right side is facing towards yourself. So I'll start by fixing the knot here in the corner. So this actually counts as one single crochet. So right next to that I'm going to work one more single crochet. After which I will be adding one bead. So this bead is completely optional. If you want, you can add or you can skip. After adding the bead, I'll work 2 more single crochets right next to the other. I'm not going to work any chain after this. So directly I'll work 2 more single crochets. So this is 1 and 2. After working 4 singles, we'll work 4 chains. After 4 chains, turn the fabric and work 1 single crochet in the very first stitch. So after single crochet, I am doing 2 chains. Again, turn the fabric, work 8 double crochets in this chain gap. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So once you have 8 double crochets here, you will have to just keep it like this and check where the stitch is reaching. So at that point you will again work single crochets just like how we did in the beginning. So after 2 single crochets, I am going to add a bead and then continue with 2 single crochets. Now all these 4 stitches will be right one next to the other. So after the bead, I am not doing any stitch to lock. So this is how it looks right now. Now I'm going to work 3 chains. Again, turn the fabric. In the first single crochet here, I'm going to work a single crochet. Now 2 chains and skip one stitch. In the next stitch you will do one double crochet. Again continue 2 chains, skip one stitch, in the next one double crochet. That's how you will continue till the end. So skip one and work double crochet in the next one. Make sure not to work these double crochets too long. If they're too long, it might look a little loose. So now I'm skipping this stitch, and in my very first stitch I'm working one double crochet. So right now this is how it looks. Two chains. Again I'm going to turn my work and continue working double crochets in this gap. So we have this 2 chain gap, right? So in that gap we'll be working our double crochets. So I worked 3 stitches. This is my 4th one. So after 4 stitches I will work one single crochet inside that double crochet. So that completes one petal. So same way we'll continue working 4 double crochets and one single crochet in each of this chain block. So in total we'll have 5 petals. So after working the 5th petal here, we'll have to continue how we started this one. So this completes one bit of design. So here you will again have to check where the stitch is reaching, because in case if you go wrong here, for example if I pierce in here, you can see that wrinkle in the sari, right? So this is what will happen. So take your time and check where it reaches, and in that point you will have to work 4 single crochets. So after 2 singles you will add 1 bead and then continue with 2 more singles. So now we'll work 4 chains. Turn the fabric, single crochet inside the first single crochet, 2 chains, turn the fabric again, and 8 double crochets. So from now on you will just have to continue whatever we did so far. So what I am planning to do is, since these are the colors in the sari, I don't think I will be using this pink. The next color I will be using is the sari base color, which is this. So I think I will do 6 half arches like this, and then trim off the thread and attach my next color, and then continue the next 6 in this color, because I want to use both the colors. So I'll finish all 6 and I'll then show how I will be changing the color. So here I have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I have not made a single crochet. After working 4 doubles, I still have the loop on my hook here. Now at this point I'm going to trim off my first color and I will attach my second color. I'm going to knot this blue color so that the strands don't get missed, and to this I will be adding my next color, which is the sari base. So I'm going to pull this and holding both together I will make a knot. I'm just going to make one knot because I don't want the knot to be too big, and if it is too big it will be visible, so I don't want it to be visible. So after attaching the thread here, we'll continue the exact same thing. Now since I don't have a loop on the needle, I will just insert my hook in the last stitch here and pull a loop. So once I have that loop, I'm going to continue with my single crochets. So we'll fix this knot later. So right now let's not worry about the knot. So from here we'll continue working 8 double crochets and exactly continue the same thing. So after 6 I'm going to again trim this color and attach blue, and that is how I'm going to continue my whole sari. So once I finish, we'll see how it looks. I have finished working the complete sari, and remember we joined the threads here. So these threads we'll have to trim and glue. So once I'm done with that, it's all ready. So I've just trimmed the extra. I've kept about half an inch and I'm using some fabric glue to stick it. Make sure you don't cut very close to the knot, otherwise there are chances the knot might come off. And whichever side this the thread is, just apply some glue and stick it. So this is how you will do for all the joints. So this is how it looks, and after every 6 arches I have changed the color. It is totally on you. If you want to change it more frequently, you can do that as well, say maybe after 3 or 2 or even 5. So that totally depends on you. So this is the final look, and I hope you guys liked this video. In case you've liked, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also check out my blog naughtythreads.net, where I'm updating the posts very regularly, and I'm sure the information updated is of great help for you guys. And if you have not subscribed to my vlog channel, that is Kanika Reddy Vlogs, do subscribe now. And I guess in this video that's about it. I shall see you guys soon with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care. Bye bye.